In the past, in a forest, a king of birds and thousands of his followers were dwelling around a giant tree with branching boughs. Happily, they were living and foraging. What nice weather! A light breeze is blowing. Food is abundant in this location. Life here is quite comfortable. Comfort like this cannot be found elsewhere. Right. I will never think about abandoning this place. Huh? What is it? Oh my goodness! The king of birds saw the boughs of the tree grinding against each other as the wind was blowing. Dust began to fall, followed by smoke. Concerned, he called for a meeting. Dear friends, if these two boughs continue grinding against each other, they will produce a fire, and the fire will cause the leaves to catch fire, which will cause this tree to go up in blazes. We cannot live here anymore. The proper thing to do is to hasten off elsewhere. How can we? Really? What should we do? You coward! It is always like this with him. He sees crocodiles in a drop of water. That is true. Forest fires hardly take place. We all have never witnessed one in our life. But what the leader said sounds reasonable. If you are afraid, then leave. We will stay here. The wiser birds who followed the Bodhisattva's counsels at once rose up into the air and followed the king of birds elsewhere. But the foolish ones, heeding not the Bodhisattva's words, stayed at the doomed tree. In a very short time, the howling storm started again. The boughs began grinding against each other again, and a fire soon broke out. The tree soon caught on fire, and the heavy smoke started rising. Ah! Where is the smoke coming from? Oh my goodness! The fire is approaching us! Quickly, let's fly away! The birds left the nest and flew for safety, but blinded by the smoke, they were unable to escape. What do we do now? The smoke is too thick to see through. It is also very hot. What shall we do? I can hardly breathe. Had we followed our leader's instructions, we would not be in this situation. True. I repent for what I have said. Forgive me, my leader. One by one, they dropped into the flames and lost their lives. Those who followed the king of birds settled in a new place and lived safely and happily. The end.